Malayalam film industry is in a perfect storm after incriminating details of Justice Hema Committee, which looked into allegations of sexual harassment against women in the industry, came out. The entire leadership line of Association of Malayalam Movie Actors, AMMA, has resigned. The situation is really unprecedented. Nothing like this happened even in the remote past. The power brokers of Malayalam film industry are at a loss as to what to do. Now, some of them have come out with allegations against media. They are actually trying to pass the buck. Will this succeed? Now, what is really happening in the Malayalam film industry? Is media responsible for the current roiling, or who is actually behind all these happenings? What will be the future course of events? Kerala government has already appointed a team of senior IPS officers in Kerala Police to enquire and register cases on complaints they receive. The opposition Congress has come out with very strong allegations, very serious allegations against the government. The BJP has demanded resignation of CPIM MLA Mukesh, against whom allegations of sexual harassment have been raised. Now let's take a closer look into the emerging situation. Welcome to Insights. This is Hari Kumar. Now, the most serious development today is media has reported that almost 18 cases have been filed by Kerala Police on complaints of sexual harassment received by them. The details of some of the cases have already become known, and the details of rest of the cases are being awaited. Now, if you look into the present controversy, we find that on both sides, movie artists who owe allegiance to left parties, especially the CPIM, are there. They are the accused, they are the victims also. Now, this entire controversy started at present because of the shocking revelations made by a Bengali actor named Srilekha Mitra. Srilekha Mitra is actually known to be very close to Bengal CPIM, and she is often seen in the dais of meetings organized by left parties. Actually, she is one of the very few film actors who are still aligned to the CPIM. Almost all the leading actors of film industry in Bengal have moved away from CPIM. They are either with Trinamool Congress or the BJP. Now, from this, it is very clear that the present controversy has been sparked by an actor who is very close to Communist Party of India, Marxist. Now, you cannot blame media for this. They're very clear. Actually, the media should be criticized for their complacency, because the Justice Hema Committee report was filed submitted to the government around 5 years ago, and the media didn't do any follow-up. This is a serious lapse on the part of media. Actually, they should be criticized for not following up the issue rather than sparking a controversy. Unfortunately, a Malayalam film actor who is no way has been criticized or whose name doesn't feature in the Hema Committee report, Suresh Gopi, MP, who is a minister of BJP at the center. Unfortunately, he has started criticizing media for creating this controversy. What a pity. The media is not responsible. The present controversy, you find on both sides those actors who owe allegiance to CPIM. As I said, the present controversy was started by Srilekha Mitra. Then again many actresses came out with allegations or criticisms. Let's look at their names. One is Parvati Tiruvut. She is very clearly a leftist. Then recently another actress, Usha, raised allegations. She is actually a leader of the progressive arts movement in Kerala, which is a feeder organization or which is an organization which owes allegiance to CPIM. On the other side, if you look at the array of actors who have been accused of molesting women or who are assailants, who can be termed assailants, they include number one was Ranjit, who was the chairman of Kerala Chalachitra Academy and who has already resigned. The other one is Mukesh, MLA, CPIM MLA from Kollam, and he is also under the cloud of allegations. Now, the minister Ganesh is also under the cloud of allegations. He is also, though not a member of CPIM, he is also part of the Left Democratic Front. There are many other actors who, for example, Amma General Secretary Siddiq, he is known to be very close, equally close to Congress as well as the leftists, but he is very close to leftists. Now, if you look at the entire spectrum of the accused, they are under, they are supporters of the CPIM. On the other hand, if you look at the list of victims, they are also CPIM people. Now it's very clear that on both sides, when both sides sympathizers or supporters of CPIM are there, this is something related to some inner party issue also. I'm not saying that the complaints of the victims don't merit investigation, and they really merit investigation. But when a complainant from the left group raises certain questions or certain complaints, now this Bengali actor Srileha Mitra, she has pulled out skeletons from the cupboard which the present CPIM government in Kerala has put in the back burner. Now it's very clear that maybe somebody from the party will be behind her. Now if you look into the present allegations, though it is aimed at certain actors, the impact of the allegations will be on the state government. Now it becomes clear that somebody is targeting the state chief minister Pinarayi Vijayan also, because the controversy eventually will damage the government. For example, today leader of opposition in Kerala Assembly, Mr. V.D. Satheeshan, has pointed out that the government is actually responsible for not filing cases under Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Act and Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita and even POCSO after Justice Hema Committee report was submitted to them. So this is a very serious allegation. They will have to, eventually the blame will rest on the shoulders of Pinarayi Vijayan government, and personally Chief Minister will be will be put in the dock in the coming days. Now it means that the present controversy has its origins from within the CPIM. It very possibly it could be the result of a power struggle that is happening in the CPIM. Otherwise, all on a sudden, one person is not going to raise the issue and a group of others are going to follow up. Now it's very clear, media has no role in it. In fact, when the Bengali actor Srilekha Mitra spoke to one media initially, they actually didn't broadcast the name of the accused in that interview. Now she said to have been angry. Some people reported that the media to which she gave the interview didn't publish the name of the accused. Then other medias followed it up and they disclosed the name of Ranjit. That was how the entire focus on the issue was created. Now, was it media responsible for this act? Absolutely not. The argument of Suresh Gopi that this is fodder for media is actually gibberish, pure gibberish. He should not have said this because The media was not actually training guns at Suresh Gopi. Who is Mr. Suresh Gopi trying to protect? Why should he protect people from left parties like Mukesh or Ranjit who are under the cloud of allegations? Those people didn't support him when he contested from Thrissur Lok Sabha seat. He's actually, why should he take over all these responsibilities? Because he needs to remember that he is not protecting anybody's interest by, he is not protecting the interest of Malayalam film industry by doing this. Actually, Malayalam film industry needs a cleanup. This controversy will help the Malayalam film industry to clean up the garbage that has been accumulated. Actually, the growth of the film industry has been stunted because it got clogged because of the garbages in the industry. Now, if you clear it, industry will grow. So don't think that this controversy is going to destroy the industry. This will actually remove the blemishes and help the industry to grow in an organic way. This is this is the reality. Now let's look into other aspects. It was the Hema Committee report didn't just contain uh, incidences or allegations of sexual harassment. The Hema Committee report had actually pointed out the influence of drug mafia on Malayalam film industry also. This has been quoted by opposition leader of Kerala, Mr. V.D. Sadishan today. So actually this is an opportunity for the government to clean up the entire film industry. This is a very serious issue. The influence of drugs in Kerala has been increasing in the recent days. Actually, Ernakulam city is said to be the second worst affected city in India, drug affected city in India. In the last few years, the last 5 years, the number of cases drug related cases registered in Kerala has risen steeply. Now, film industry has got a role in this. There have been many films which projected that drug use or was normal, or there were even films which highlighted or praised or tried to normalize the use of drugs. Many serious allegations have been raised. Now, the police and the other investigating agencies need to look into this serious issue which has been mentioned in the Hema Committee report. It's not just sexual harassments. The third aspect is definitely why the Malayalam film industry has been unsettled in the recent days. There is a reason for it. There have been allegations and investigations about the influence of money laundering lobbies in Malayalam film industry. The Enforcement Directorate had conducted a few raids on some producers in Malayalam film industry in the recent days. Now you have to connect all these together and read these together and interpret these together. Now only then it will become clear. Now it's a fact that things are not moving in the right direction in the Malayalam film industry, and whatever controversies or happenings at present is the result of some basic flaws in the industry. Now, the last question is, what will be the future course of the present events? There are people who believe that since those who are involved in this controversy, both the accused as well as the victims, belong to the left group, eventually they will settle it among themselves. But from the emerging situation, it seems that there will be some scapegoats in this industry. So some people will have to be sacrificed to end this controversy. That means that certain people who have been controlling the Malayalam film industry till now will have to move away, and there will be a reorganization in Malayalam film industry. Now, this is going to create another power struggle in the industry in the coming days. Now there is said to be two lobbies in Malayalam film industry. One is Matancheri lobby. I don't know whether such a lobby exists. I don't have, but what I'm citing is information from the public domain. Matancheri lobby is said to be controlled, or is said to have sympathies with the radical Islamist groups. Then the other is a Thiruvananthapuram lobby, which is sometimes called as a Nayar lobby. Okay, these they are said to be upholding values of certain bygone days. These critics accuse them of that. Now these two lobbies are there. There is often a power struggle between these two lobbies. That is what sometimes media reports say. We don't know what is good, but this power struggle will continue in the coming days. There will be certain scapegoats. Certain people will have to be punished because the government will have to save their face. So we don't know who are going to be those unfortunate beings, but I mean, they are not unfortunate, they are criminals, but certain people may escape the clutches of law. Now in the coming days, this gives room for the central government also to intervene in Malayalam film industry. Actually, the roiling in the present industry actually gives BJP some room for some. There is a window of opportunity for BJP, but as an actor, Mr. Suresh Gopi seems to be very confused. Perhaps he could be blackmailed by some of his colleagues who are now under the cloud of allegation. We don't know how the things are going to develop in the coming days. But definitely, the fire cannot be doused immediately. Those accused of molesting ladies, they think that by shutting the mouth of media, they will be able to influence the government, they will be able to influence investigating agencies. But this is unlikely to happen because, as I said earlier, it seems that powerful lobbies in the CPIM are supporting the victims in this case. So, when their support is there, the media is not going to back out, and the media actually cannot back out. For many media houses, this is an opportunity to prove their credibility also by taking up the cause of the victims. Many media houses in Kerala have lost their credibility, and this opportunity offers them a chance to regain their lost trust. Now, they are not going to compromise immediately. So, nobody can wish this controversy away for the time being. Let's wait. Thank you, and meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.